Well, hello there, YouTube. Today, we're going to be talking about something really important, and that is how to avoid creative burnout. So I've got 3 simple tips that'll help you avoid creative burnout. This is something that can happen to a lot of creatives. You get really tired, really weary of doing your work, and it just starts to be not fun anymore. And I think for most of us, we got into creative careers because they were enjoyable and something we were passionate about. So I want to talk about how to restore that passion and that drive if you are experiencing creative burnout. All right, so I got 3 tips for us. The first one is create for yourself and not for others. When I'm working on logos, oftentimes I'll be developing concepts that I'm really excited about. And if a client comes back and says, hey, we hate it, even if I really feel strongly about it and feel like it could be successful, those things really used to tank me. Like I would just be so sad and so upset and just get really frustrated. But I've started to learn that creating for yourself is the way around that. And so whenever I make a logo, I am designing it for a client, but I'm also creating it for me. Like whenever I finish a logo or, finish a concept that I present, even if it's never used and they don't want it, like I can still be satisfied because I made it for me. Like I made it to enjoy it and to think it was really great. And like, if I'm the only one that thinks it's great, that's okay. But when you're creating for other people, your satisfaction in what you create is dependent on if they like it or not. And that's pretty lame. So what I would say is create for yourself, and then you can be satisfied in what you make, even if everyone else hates it. That's number 1. Number 2 is find things to be thankful for. As a creative, especially for me, it's easy to be critical. I can look at posters, I can look at app design, at logos, at anything, I just all around, and I can pick out all the things that I would change. It's easy to be critical, but it's hard to be thankful. And so whenever you're starting to notice yourself being critical of the things around you, if you see a billboard when you're driving and it just makes you nuts that they kerned the letters wrong or that they use these weird colors that don't make sense, like think about what can I be thankful for in this? Like find one thing that you can enjoy about it. Oh, that picture's kind of nice. Sometimes it's really hard, but I challenge you to try to find things you're thankful for because it'll keep from you having that kind of critical mindset that can really suffocate creativity. So warning against being critical. And the third thing is just don't take yourself too seriously. Like this should be enjoyable. You're creative. Like you're what everybody wants to be. Like you get to have a job to where you're putting yourself into the things that you create. And so don't take it too seriously. Like just because you make a logo, it doesn't mean it's going to be like the best logo it's ever been. Or say you do a photo shoot, like it may not be the best photo shoot in the world, but did you have fun with it? Did you enjoy it? Did you try something new that you hadn't done before? If so, then it's a success. Kind of goes back to that first one. We're not trying to weigh our success or our satisfaction on others, but just have fun. Enjoy it. If you're not having fun, which don't get me wrong, not every job will be the most fun, but if you're not having fun, at least in some of what you do, then why are you doing it? So try to have fun, don't take yourself too seriously, and just enjoy what you do. So to recap those 3, the first one is to create for yourself and not for others. The second one is find things to be thankful for instead of being critical. And the third thing is just don't take yourself too seriously. And that is my 3 simple tips to avoid creative burnout.